Hey Natural Dolls and Divas, it's me again, Afro-Nixie, and this is my second video for the day. I'm in such a mood to do videos, so I'm going to do this video, and this video is why I went natural, and I hope this video inspires somebody who's deciding to go natural. It's not really sure what to look at, and hopefully a long-term transitioner who is not really sure if they're ready to big chop. I'm hoping I can answer some of your questions, and I'm hoping also I can inspire you guys to finally take the plunge to big chop or to finish your transition with the big chop. So I'll start off with some stats. My name is Tatiana. I'm 24. I live in Queens, New York, and I decided to go natural because I had a friend of mine, Natural Nancy, that's her on YouTube. I think that's her YouTube channel. If not, I'll put her information in this video. She went natural after deciding that after her having her children that natural hair was the thing for her. She's experienced breakage, and we went to high school together, and believe me, she's always had long hair. So when I seen her pictures in Facebook and I seen that she cut all her hair, I was curious to find out why she cut her hair. And she basically let me know that she decided she wanted to go natural and she did not want to relax her hair anymore, which is what planted the seed for me to decide to do a natural. What I did is, on May 19th of 2010, I altogether stopped relaxing my hair. Prior to stop relaxing my hair on May 19th, I went a year, an accidental transitioning, a year without perming or relaxing my hair at all. And I had a decent amount of growth, and I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to continue doing my full head weaves, but at the same time, it was around summertime. And usually in the summertime, instead of doing full heads, I tend to do natural parts, or I tend to do, pieces. So I took my last weave out, and I was stuck with the dilemma of whether to perm my hair or not. Eventually, the devil on my shoulder made me relax my hair, and I wore my relaxed hair for maybe 4 or 5 months. In comes May 19th, when I woke up and decided I had enough. The thing is, I never really liked relaxers. Every time I permed my hair, I had a decent amount of breakage, which would cause concern. But in the back of my head, I always said I could just weave it or braid it. And I never really put much emphasis on stopping to perm my hair, so I didn't. Growing up, I got my first perm when I was about 9 or 10, if I'm not mistaken. 9 or 10, I got my first perm. And perms never agreed with me at all. I would find that the majority of my hair would fall out after getting a relaxer, and a lot of times growing up I would have to cut my hair. I remember being in 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, and always every year having to cut my hair to a short afro. And at that time I never understood why my mother would make me cut my hair, but I knew that it was the drill. So starting from, I'd say not even 5th grade, starting from about 3rd grade, I always cut my hair every year to an afro. But instead of being I really wasn't educated on natural hair or educated on why my hair was falling out. I just assumed my mother just wanted to cut it. And as soon as my hair would grow, maybe 4 or 5 months after, I would always perm it. I would always in the back of my mind think that if I permed my hair, it would add length. Not being aware that perming it just takes the natural curls out of your hair, which gives you the illusion of your hair being a certain length. So I perm my hair every year after I got my short afro, and just like a cycle, it would just break. When I finally got to 8th grade, that's when I was really aware of why my hair was falling out. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together and said it's the perm. I just figured the less times that I perm my hair without the year, my hair would grow a little bit longer. So all through high school, I did perms, maybe 3 perms a year, and I did mostly braids and weaves. I went about 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, with just braids, and junior year I took my braids out, and my hair was about up to, say, my chin length. It was permed, it was relaxed, but it was the longest state that it's ever been throughout my whole adolescence to my teenage years. It was the longest it's ever been. So when I got to that stage and I learned about weaves, high school. I learned about weaves. I weaved my hair, and when I didn't have full head weave or tracks, I found out about bonding. So when I bonded my hair, I would perm my hair. So then, from perm my hair from 3 times a year, it went up to 5 times a year. So I have to perm my hair 5 times a year. I learned that bondage was also breaking my hair. So, and not taking into the back of my mind that, hey, it may be the relaxers, I stopped bonding my hair. So after I stopped bonding my hair, I started doing sew-ins and full heads and caps. And with the caps, I had to stop that also because I got breakage and tension around my scalp. And my hair always fell out in the back and always fell out at the sides and in the front. So I stopped the stocking caps. I stopped the really braiding my hair. When I get my full heads, I used to braid just 2 braids here instead of it straight back because the tension would make the front of my hair fall out also. So now, after doing all of that, I got to my senior year, and altogether I lessened the perms back to 3 times a year versus 5 times the previous years. So I would weave more. I cut out braids, box braids altogether, and just did full head weaves. After doing full head weaves, in the summertime I'd give myself a break and do box braids for 2 months. So when I finally got to college and I started surfing the internet, I learned about natural hair, did my research, and thought about doing it, but never really gave it a chance until May 19th. So to present day, May 19th, I finally decided to stop doing relaxers. And the funny thing is, the day prior to me stopping relaxing my hair, I bought a perm kit. And my favorite perm kit was actually the olive oil. I can't remember the brand, but it was olive oil formula. That was my favorite one. I thought that olive oil would help retain moisture when I perm my hair and yada yada yada. So I bought the olive oil all the time. So after I decided to stop doing it, I actually gave the olive oil away to my sister. And I let her know I'm no longer doing perms. So you should come and get any product that has to do with relaxed hair or any perms I have, so I don't relapse coming at them out of my house. So I transitioned for about 6 months. And November 17th, I woke up and decided I no longer wanted to transition. And I figured I wore short afros most of my life, so a short afro should not bother me. So I went and got my hair cut. After getting my hair cut, I had a little sidetrack because the beautician who cut my hair didn't cut it the way I wanted in an afro. She cut it in different lengths because she felt that it would be better if I did it in 2 sessions instead of 1. I let her know I did not want to come back. I just wanted whatever I had and I would take it as is. So when she cut it, I wasn't really comfortable and I decided to get 2 wigs. This is one of the wigs I got. And I wore it for 3 days straight before I finally got the courage and wore it in its natural state, which was the puff. The puff was my signature move from November 17th to around January when I got some form of length. After I got some form of length, I 2-strand twist, I coiled out, and I also got a protective style of the full head. Full head for a week, took it out, and I've been rocking my natural hair in its natural state since. Yesterday made 4 months since I big chopped, and I see the difference. My hair has never been this healthy my whole life. I'm gonna keep it real. My hair has never been this healthy. My hair has never responded to such products such as African Pride, Shea Butter, coconut oil. My hair loves all oils. Loves it, loves it, loves it. So, ladies, if you're deciding, is a big chop right for me? What should I do? I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I just say go for it. I don't want anybody to feel pressured, but at the end of the day, you're going to wake up and you're going to get that feeling in the pit of your stomach that lets you know it's time to let go of these relaxed ends, and you're just going to go cut it. Some people choose to cut their hair at home. Some people get it done professionally. I would suggest, if you do go get a big chop, to go get a big chop done at a barbershop and not a beauty salon. I say this from experience because I went to a beauty salon that's natural hair specialized, and I ended up getting that. So my issue now is I have such tremendous growth that when I hit my 1 year, I'm going to have to cut my hair again to have my hair even. The back is shorter than the top. I don't want to discourage anybody, but I'm just going to let you know from my experience to go to a male barber. They know how to cut. They won't do anything because they're not used to styles. Female beauticians, they're used to styles. So instead of giving you what you asked for, you may come out and get something different, totally different. So go to a male barber. I can honestly say my journey has inspired others to also go for it. My sister recently just did her big chop, and she transitioned accidentally for a year. Actually, I'm not going to say accidentally. She transitioned for about 6 months accidentally. And then when she's seen I cut my hair, she decided she's going to go for it. And she cut all her hair. Her videos featured on my channel, so if you're interested in seeing about her big chop and how she felt about it, you can check that video out. Her big chop was done by me. I cut all her relaxed ends. I was going to record it, but I figured who would want to sit down and watch another big chop, so I just did snippets and parts. After I cut all her relaxed ends, my husband shaped her up, and right now she's wearing a protective style, which is a weave, and she said she's going to leave it for about a year. We'll see. She may wake up one day and say I want to go natural, but basically, I feel, I'm happy with my decision of going natural. And not only am I happy about going natural, I'm happy that the fact that the time that I did it, it's getting warmer. So I'm figuring by, summertime, I should have a decent amount where I shouldn't have to worry about the length. I shouldn't have to worry about anything. My hair should just be good to go. So I say go for it, ladies. Don't let somebody pressure you into not doing it if you feel you're ready. Some people, like I say, all in honesty, some people don't care. They can wake up in the morning and know that their hair is not what defines them. My hair doesn't define me. I'm still me. At the end of the day, if I was to be relaxed, if I was to be natural, I'm going to still be me, whether somebody likes it or not. Like I said, I enjoyed my TWA. The day that I woke up the next day and I embraced my natural hair, it felt like, the world was lifted off my shoulders, and it felt like heaven and earth moved for me to embrace what God gave me naturally, and that's my natural hair. Like I said, now that my hair is growing to a decent length, and it can almost put my hair, like right now you can't tell, but I can put my hair in a high ponytail with a little straggly ends hanging elsewhere. When I had my TWA, I could wake up, wash my hair, co-wash my hair, and go. Now, co-washing my hair works wonders, but I can't use the same products I used to do for my wash and goes. So now, I kind of miss when I had my fresh TWA. But like I said, the journey goes by so fast. It's like you just sit and wonder, like, oh my God, where did time go? Like, I would never think November to now that I would have so much growth and be so in tune with my hair the way I am. Like, I wake up and I smile at myself because I can honestly say I don't have to ever worry about paying $150 or maybe $200 depending on the hair I get to get a weave. I don't ever have to worry about that. Only thing that I need to do is get my nails done. And that's what I get. That's my gift to myself every 2 weeks, getting my nails done. Other than that, I save so much money. I have extra money that I don't even know what to do with it sometimes. Sometimes I just sit at home to my husband, oh my God, babe, do you know I saved $200? And he looks and he smiles because he knows at the end of the day I won't have to borrow money from him, or he won't have to pay for my hairdo. So that's a good thing. And it's cost friendly, ladies. A lot of people are going to steer you and tell you that being natural is so expensive. No. The only way it's expensive is if you become a product junkie. Don't be a product junkie. Don't wake up and take somebody's advice and say, I need that product because it works for her. It may not work for you. At the end of the day, when you're the one at the register paying for that, and you use it for a week and you get no results, no definition, nothing, you're going to be like, why did I even listen? Take everybody's advice to consideration. Don't just leap to the opportunity. If somebody says a product works for them, ask them, what hair type do you have? Their hair type may not be your hair type. My strong advice is to stick to the natural oils. Shea butter and coconut work wonders for everybody. Stick to the vitamin E. Stick to the jojoba oil. Stick to the things that everybody uses and everybody swears by. I personally don't use Jamaican black castor oil. I use regular castor oil. I use that because I've seen reviews, but at the end of the day, I know castor oil works for me. I use my 2-strand twist out. I use castor oil. I have products on my shelf that I use maybe once or twice, and they don't work anymore. So be you, ladies, and stay beautiful. Bye.